Okay, perhaps a bit of explanation as to my stance on, this isn't really a continuation video from the video I just uploaded, but more of just an explanation of my stance on, protesting and demonstrating and all that shit and being opposed to something, alright? Especially on a grand scale like, societal, things like, in this case, you have gun rights, but, anything else that involves protesting, marching, demonstrating, being a contrary or dissenting voice to whatever. My thought on that is, unless you are willing to do some physical, not mental, not emotional, not financial, but physical, unless you're willing to physically protest something, right? And let's just not play dumb with what I mean here. I mean, unless you're willing to like start fighting or set off a couple of bullets or bombs or some shit, I don't want to hear what you have to say. Okay? This whole bullshit of peaceful demonstration and peaceful protest, well, you just heard it, is bullshit. It does not work. Okay? Just as I said in my previous video, you sit there and talk, which is pretty much all peaceful protesting is. Just talk, and then the evening and the morning and the next day. And as long as people's lives aren't affected directly, especially physically, nothing is going to happen. All right? Those two white girls are sitting there taking a picture of my license plate, or the license plate holder. I'll show you all what it says later. But anyway, point is, this is does not work. I mean, what are you gonna hit me with, that Gandhi bullshit? Look, Gandhi's dumbass. The reason why the British got up out of fucking India is not because Gandhi was making such a great effect. Okay, it is because it was getting too fucking expensive. And I believe the Industrial Revolution didn't kick off properly then, or at least not to a proper enough scale to where like machines could do what machines are doing now. If the Industrial Revolution and machines had been invented properly and been efficient enough, I guarantee you Britain would be in India right to this fucking day. Right? But it was getting to be too expensive for them to maintain that shit, and that's why they got out of there. Not because his starving ass was making any kind of effect. I mean, how dumb does that have to be? They wouldn't mind getting rid of him, but they can't do it without causing even more problems. It wouldn't be, I guess, feasible or whatever, even though they really want to do it. But hey, you know what? I'll do it myself. I will destroy myself for you. Like, calling it protest. Like, what the fuck? Peaceful protest does not fucking work. Didn't work with Gandhi. Didn't work with Jesus the few times he tried it. The one time when he finally got some goddamn respect was when he ran up into the fucking temple like the police, flipped over some fucking tables like it's fucking Friday and I'm out this bitch for the weekend, right? Off work. Fashioned the whip, did he not? He got some weapons and got in the ass of those money changers. Right? Physical, hell, tell the cops this. Why don't you tell the police this, right? Oh, physical violence does not work. Try talking it out. Use your words and talk it out. What the fuck? The reason why people listen to the cops is because the cops can take that nightstick and try to fuse it cold fusion style over the back of your head, upside your head. Now, if only us civilians could do the exact same thing in reverse, then maybe we could have some real equality and people would have a lot more respect on both sides, all sides, on all sides, all sides, on all sides, right? Have some real fucking equality where people aren't exactly abusing their power. But again, my point is simple. Look, peaceful protest does not fucking work, okay? No war has ever been won through peaceful protest, okay? Through peaceful demonstration or anything else. Isn't that right, America, with your Revolutionary War and all that business? It doesn't fucking work. The only reason why something might seem like it worked as far as peaceful protest is because while there might not have been an actual war, there was a threat of somebody getting their ass bent over a fucking missile or a catapult back in the Dark Ages, or I don't know, fucks, like a fucking hatchet or some shit, or a club, fucking prehistoric times, caveman days. That's it. Pay attention to you. The threat of shoving a nuke up somebody's ass, which is probably the reason why Korea wanted why North Korea is after them damn nukes so fucking much, right? Nobody takes you seriously unless you can break a foot off sideways in their ass. So get the fuck out of here with that peaceful protest business. That shit does not work. Call me like black people with your fucking protesting, and I mean, I don't want to say black people like I'm not black. But you know what? Yeah, when you're ready to get in somebody's ass physically and cause some physical pain, right? Then call me. When you're ready to actually do some fucking damage. But as long as you're willing to let life keep going, the sprinklers come on tomorrow, the newspaper gets delivered, DHL still is horribly inefficient in the US, taking months for shit that should take 24 hours to deliver. As long as every fucking thing still keeps going, nobody's gonna listen to your bitching, okay? Nobody. But the moment you're able to fucking bend them over and get balls deep in them, yeah, that's when they might start paying attention to you. So that is my stance on peaceful demonstration, peaceful protest. It's amazing to me how when it comes to cops or the US with other countries or the military or something, there's no, oh, let's talk it out, let's whatever. No. The only reason why talk seems to work is because, hey, you know what? We got all this behind our talking, so, you know, you might want to listen to us talk. You know, there's a reason why, let's pick a country, I don't know, Micronesia or something like that, or one of the Polynesian countries. Yeah, there's a reason why nobody, even another third, fourth, fifth world country, is going to take their threat seriously. You know? So, for anybody who might have thought that I was being insensitive as far as this whole March for Our Lives thing, it's because nothing's going to happen. Unless, of course, something does happen, in which case, oh shit. But nothing's going to happen. They're going to go down there, bitch, put up their signs and whatever, and that's it. Nothing is going to change. The n.r.a. is still going to keep functioning. Another school shooting will happen. I can guarantee you that. I don't want to make it seem like, oh my God, hey, how did you know? Let's go talk to him real quick. You know, CIA, NSA, or whatever the hell, stay the fuck out of my shit, stay away from my doors. All right, it's pretty, like, sun's gonna come up tomorrow. Oh shit, how did he know? Yo, what kind of psychic is this? He could have helped us prevent 9/11. He didn't help. No. It's not that hard to fucking figure out. Like, another school shooting will happen after this march is done. Okay? Nothing is going to change. So, again, my thoughts, my stance is, oh, shit. Actually, yeah, sorry. I thought this thing stopped recording. Whoops. I was looking at the wrong thing. So, yeah, my stance is just quite simple. There better be some threat of death and destruction and physical harm. Not mental, emotional, spiritual, or financial, anything. Physical fucking harm behind your protest. For A, you to be taken seriously. B, for it to be of any fucking effect. And 3, for there to not need to be any more protests after this, because it's like, yo, if we don't listen to these people and come to some sort of agreement that everybody, especially them, but everybody agrees to, they're gonna come back with guns and bombs and fucking Molotovs and lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. So, there you go. That is why I might seem to be insensitive to this whole March for Our Lives thing. Because it's all talking, much like other protests, and it doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. I mean, hell, I hate to sit here and use us black people as an example, but when was the last time that our protest and marching worked? Huh? When was the last time it worked? It didn't work in the 60s. It didn't work any other time after that. All the marching that we've doing, the guy that just got shot 20 times by those cops in LA, and they went and held hands and formed a human chain. Oh, no, okay. Is that going to stop police shootings now? You know? They thought he had a gun and oh no, he had a cell phone. You can't tell the difference between a fucking Desert Eagle or a SOCOM and a fucking Galaxy S9 or some shit? Really? Really? And yet your ass has guns? Oh, cops? Look. When you're ready to physically get shit done, call me, right? And I will happily support it if it is something that I believe in. But as long as you're willing to just peacefully do some shit, you can go on ahead, you and your protests and your talking and your peaceful demonstrations, all right? Okay, when I see America peacefully demonstrating the rest of the world and not threatening military action every 2 seconds, then maybe I'll take a second look at this peaceful whatever. When I see cops not threatening to physically harm you if you don't do what the fuck they say, shoot you, tase you, canine you, pepper spray you, nightstick you, whatever the hell, you know, tag team or just gang up on you, right? Fucking Agent Smith copies of themselves back up, you know. Look, when I see them wanting to peacefully talk out differences rather than having a gun down your throat, then we'll talk. But until then, fuck it. And that's my stance on it. Simple as, end of. Later.